Hi, my name is Tammy Fowles. I'm from Okeechobee, Florida, and I would like to be a guest on your show for Black History Month or MLK. I am the author and the orator of Great Grandma Washing Powder, Uncle Nig, Sweet Fate, Miss Phoebe, Uncle Nig, and I's Just a Girl. I also am the author of The Rhyming and Rapping Granny. Um, I orate the famous speech by Margaret Walker called For My People. And I do the autobiography of Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth. My goal is to be on your show for MLK, like I said, and Martin Luther King, or even before. Um, and perhaps have a show of storytelling. My goal is to reach Tyler Perry, and maybe he can take me under his wing and show me a few things or two. Maybe I can take my work on the road. I have a lot of vision for it, and maybe put it in a book. So this can be the typical books that our kids read and learn just as equal as they do the Three Little Pigs. And so I'm going to do a couple of speeches for you and a couple of stories that I wrote. Um, and so here we go. This is the famous speech, poem by Margaret Walker, and it's called For My People. And just like Dr. King had a famous speech for I Have a Dream. This also is a lesser known speech, but I intend to let everybody know about it because it goes the gamut for us. So please invite me on your show and give me a call at 954-832-2394. And my email address is tabbyfiles863 at outlook.com. My address is 906 Northwest 11th Street, Okeechobee, Florida 34972. Looking forward to hearing from you. Here we go. This is my first poem by the late Margaret Walker. It's called For My People. For my people everywhere, singing their slave songs repeatedly, their dirges, their ditties, raps, blues, and jubilees, praying their prayers nightly to an unknown God, bending their knees humbly to an unseen power. And for my people, lending their strength to the years, to the gone years, to the now years, to the maybe years. Washing, ironing, cooking, scrubbing, sewing, mending, hoeing, pruning, patching, digging, scratching, praying, and dragging. We've been dragging along, never gaining, never reaping, never knowing, and never understanding. And for my playmates, in the clay and the dust and the sands of Alabama and Georgia, Mississippi and Louisiana, all over the South, all over the city. Children. Children playing in the backyard. Children playing, baptizing, and preacher, and doctor, and jail, and soldier, and mom, and pop, and sister, and brother, and auntie, and uncle, and Medea. Whole cake, slapjacks, and biscuits, chitlins, greens, and cornbread. And on the combing up the nappy hair, for the crimped, bewildered years when you and I went to school to learn to know the reasons why and the answers to, and the people who, and the days when. But oh, in the memory of the bitter hours, when we discovered that we were black and poor, small and different, nobody cared. Nobody wondered and nobody understood. And for the boys and girls who grew, in spite of these things, to become man and woman and to laugh and dance and sing and play and drink their wine and religion and succeed, to marry their playmates and bear children, then to die from alcohol consumption, drugs, anemias, and lynchings. And for my people running wild on 47th Street in Chicago, Lenox Avenue in New York City, Rampart Street in New Orleans, and right here in this city, lost, disinherited, dispossessed, and happy people, filling the taverns, the clubs, and the juke joints, while other people's pockets need bread, milk, shoes, land, and money, something, something to call our own. And for my people walking blindly, spreading joy, losing time, being lazy, sleeping when hungry, shouting when burdened, drinking when hopeless, tired and shackled and taken among ourselves by unseen creatures who tower over us and omnisciently laugh. And for my people blundering, groping, and floundering in the dark of churches and schools, associations, councils, committees, and conventions, distressed, disturbed, deceived, and devoured by money hungry, glory craving leeches, preyed on by facile force of state, fad, and novelty, by false prophet and holy believer. And for my people standing, staring, trying to fashion a better way from confusion, from hypocrisy and misunderstanding, trying to fashion a better world where we can hold on to our Black traditions and our Black culture and all the Adams and Eves and our countless Black generations. And so it moves me to say to you today, let a new earth rise. Let another world be born. Let a bloody peace be written in the sky. Let a second generation full of hope and full of courage come forth. Let a people loving our freedom come to growth. Let a beauty full of healing be the final pulsing in our spirits and in our blood. Let the martial songs be written. Let the ditties and the sad songs from yesterday poof and be gone. Let a new race of Black men and Black women now rise and take control. This is my faith. This is my hope.